Welcome to the Friends and Rivals podcast.
Let's talk Devils and Islanders, let's talk Penguins and Rangers, but let's not talk about Flyers, cause they're a bunch of fucks, which no one can deny.
That was a little odd, right? They cut off the first parts of the song again.
Wow. Yeah, tends to do
We
that.
take action to make sure that doesn't happen. It still happens. I'm gonna write my our
Congressman.
account. I was gonna say congressman, but I don't even think we have like an account person for this. Nor should we? Nor should we?
The amount of listeners we're bringing into this platform, holy crap! Lord, they should have their crack staff on top of us.
Well, Thanksgiving has now come and gone, unbelievably. You know, from the start of the football season to Thanksgiving, it's always just goes so quick, and you're like, how the hell did we get to Thanksgiving already? I guess if we could say that about 2025 in general. But how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Everybody enjoy themselves?
Spectacular.
Oh,
Good
food.
time. Lots of food.
How did everybody's birds turn out?
Really good.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep. Both of our turkeys.
I did the spatchcocking this year, like for reals, and it worked out well, but it didn't cook as quickly as I thought it was going to cook. But wait an extra like half hour or 40 minutes, but it wasn't too bad. But it was good. It was very, very, very good. Very good.
Nice. Nice. The smoked turkey came out great. I brined mine for about 24 hours and then smoked it for about almost just under 4 hours. Spatchcocked it, and it came out great. It was definitely really, really good. Everyone really enjoyed it. And then Tara did a traditional, and even hers came out really perfect. So it was like we got a ton of turkey right now, and we got to eat it.
And you don't have a
Great.
kitchen.
Don't have a kitchen, so tonight is not a leftover night. I have a pile of dishes that I texted small pile. I texted my neighbor like, "Hey, can I come over and wash my dishes?" And they're like, "Yeah, after the kids are down, is that okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, because I'll be in the middle of this fucking thing, so that's gonna go great."
This fucking
This fucking
thing. This fucking thing.
hmm
Well, you know who else is saying this fucking thing? The Olympic Committee. Because even they don't really give two flying fucks about the arena, do they? And like they had something that was scheduled as a test bench, and they had to postpone that. So, are you confident in the ice that these players are going to be playing on in the Olympics? Yes, that is the correct response.
There's got to be a backup. There's got to be a backup plan that they have to put in place,
Italy?
whether it's move it out of Italy, just the hockey.
Move it out of Italy. Yeah.
But they're
We're
saying
gonna
right
have
now
the
they
Olympics
don't.
over here, but then hockey over here.
In Sweden. In your
But
neighbors
no.
in Sweden.
But don't they do that with certain events anyway? That you got to be in like East
Like the
Bumblefuck.
surfing event.
Yes,
It's still
exactly.
in the same country.
Precisely. Well, that's fine. They could just. I'm sure there's another ice rink somewhere in Italy. No.
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 Not for
Isn't like
Not
the
for any-
Italian
not any
national
Justin.
team the one that always loses like 34-2? Maybe they don't have ice.
I thought that was the Chinese team.
I don't know.
Uh,
I have to look this up
couldn't
here.
even tell you.
But the ESPN had the article either a couple of days ago, and they were saying how there is just no backup plan, and typically arenas, especially for like medal rounds and things like that, are tested a year in advance. This one's not going to have that type of testing. Not going to have that type of testing, and we're going to send our professional athletes over there. Are you confident in your players coming
No.
back healthy?
No.
Absolutely. This is absurd. Why would we even be doing this? It
I
would
think
it
the-
would make it
the
would
ice would be
satisfy
okay.
everybody if we just had it in North America. That would
Just-
satisfy everybody.
Just play the hockey in North America. Hey,
That's
Italy,
it?
we know you built 99% of a rink. We're just going to play the hockey over here.
Yeah, if it would mean safety and beds for everybody to sleep in, because I hear like the athletes' quarters or whatever, is it the Olympic Village? Is that what it's called?
The athletes
Yeah.
village, yeah.
Olympic
Yeah.
Village.
I hear that's not going swell either.
Oh.
So this is listen, a banner year for the Olympics. Yay. But I hear the
Italy's
curling
just like
facility.
a third world country.
It shouldn't be. Italy's a very renowned country of the world. They have good food there, hot women. This one girl on TikTok, she's fantastic the way she cooks.
Great food, great women. Didn't do so hot with World War II with the side they were on. But after that, like so many good things in Italy. So many good things.
That's a wonderful start to Monday Night Football. It started at 8:15.
The game, yeah.
It's
Probably.
switched to water polo, but they have to wear the skates. They got to wear the skates for the water polo, though. I do like that idea, Brian. Well done. Does anybody listen to Jeff Merrick since he's
I
left?
don't even know who that is.
TSN. So he used to do 31 or 32 Thoughts podcast with Elliot Friedman. A very well-renowned hockey guy in the Canada. Now he's flying solo, not with any network. Or he's with he might be with I forgot who that one guy is. Frank
Cervelli?
something.
Cervelli.
Yeah, Cervelli. And whatever.
The old Yankee catcher.
Yeah, no, that was Cervelli. But he was talking about the Quebec Nordique jerseys and the Hartford Whalers jerseys, the way they did that night. It was awesome. Well, they wore the jerseys again. And according to the old franchise for the Quebec Nordiques, the number 8 is retired. Should Cale Makar wear a different number when they're wearing that jersey?
No.
That's a very interesting question.
Franchise.
Thank you, Nick. It is a very interesting
That's
question.
an interesting question.
It is an
I
interesting
think-
question.
I would say that I think he should. I think in those games he should. It's honoring that team's tradition. I mean, the Hurricanes are not really that team anymore. They're the Hurricanes, and
Right.
you know, same with the Colorado Avalanche. They are no longer the Nordiques. They've been the Avalanche. I mean, if otherwise they should have, retired that number in the first place. But if you're, for before they even came there, but obviously that didn't happen. It's a new franchise. So, but if you're wearing that team, yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
When they move or when they become a team in a different city, sometimes they do bring the history of the organization with them. But I think in Quebec's case, they made a decision that the history of the Quebec Nordiques was going to stay in Quebec just in case they eventually
Came
got
back.
it.
Sure.
I like that.
Just the fact that Jersey is just kind of a nod to them, but they have the entire legacy of the Quebec Nordiques.
Yeah,
Right.
and I think if it was that important to them when they brought the franchise, or when the franchise moved from Quebec to Colorado, if they really wanted to keep those jersey numbers retired, they would have brought them into the new building.
Right.
I've seen other, like, didn't like the Red Sox retire somebody when they were like the Atlanta or the whatever Red Sox they were before they were the Red Sox, or some bull crap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'd be kind of a neat thing if they said, hey, for the 2 games or 3 games a year we do this, you have to wear a different number, which he wouldn't care. I
Yeah.
don't know. Seems kind of a easy slam dunk to be like, appease the fans of the Nordiques or that were,
It would
originally.
be pretty cool because they would sell more jerseys.
Yeah.
I think it would up the jersey sales,
They
especially
would,
for like
yeah.
someone like
Come
Cale
on, man.
Makar. Are you kidding me? Getting like a
Yeah.
Makar number whatever.
88.
88.
Well, he couldn't do 88. Natchez is an 88 currently,
Doesn't
so
matter.
he couldn't.
Well, no, make him change then too. Just everybody wear a different number.
That's it. Everybody wears something.
You can't wear your number or any number that's been retired by any NHL franchise.
Ooh, that's most of them. Especially if we're playing baseball. Speaking of which, don't normally talk about baseball, but I am engineering a list of the greatest upper deck home runs I've ever seen, or potentially throughout history.
Okay.
And they seem to happen in like 4 or 5 ballparks, and that's really it. You know, it's either Yankee Stadium, Sky Dome, Kingdome,
the old Detroit, whatever the old Detroit
Tiger Stadium. Yeah. Oh no, I do have that. I do have Reggie's homer in the. Yeah, they're all like, or it. What else? I don't even know where the hell that is.
Bush.
Oh.
McGuire on roids, Bush.
Yeah, I you're right, but I don't have a lot of like he didn't hit like a monumental home run into the upper deck there. He just hit a whole fucking slew of them up there. So it wasn't like one that really stood out. There was like 20 to 50 that just went into the upper deck at Busch Stadium. But I'm talking like the monumental ones. At least for me, anyway. We will have a little segment on the Friends and Rivals podcast when we get bored of talking about our teams because they suck so bad. Well, at least I will. At least I will, because mine suck.
It's gonna be an interesting segment that you're gonna do by yourself.
Oh, come on! It'll be fun for everybody.
For you,
yeah. Baseball,
No.
Something else.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're just gonna go right to the because I don't have a lot else this evening to talk about. So we are rifling right through this thing. So, and that's where we're going to go. Ride the Metro, and we're going to start with the Rangers. And it's just been a tumultuous time for the Rangers. And this roller coaster ride keeps going on and on. So last week was a good week for the Rangers. 3 out of 4 games, 3 out of 4 wins. For the Rangers, including a matinee on Friday afternoon during Black Friday shopping. They beat the Boston Bruins, a very depleted Boston Bruins team, 6-1. And then they just get absolutely shellacked by the Tampa Bay Lightning on Saturday afternoon. And this home record stuff is just it's at the point where it's pretty scary. 8 games in, you win a game and you've scored what, 3 goals in those 8 games. So this is very horrifying for the Rangers, who are very, very good road team. In that shellacking Saturday afternoon against the Tampa Bay Lightning, you lose your best defensive, or at least offensive, defenseman in Adam Fox for an undisclosed period of time. It did land him on the LTIR, where they're going to get 38% of his contract to utilize. So it's somewhere along the lines of like $3.8 million or something like that. The cap for the Rangers went up when Fox went down. And they're going to try some different people to come in and see if they can right the ship. But they are playing a home schedule that is just absolutely nuts. And they are, as I mentioned, a very terrible home team. Tuesday against the Dallas Stars, you go up to Ottawa. Thankfully, you get a road game in there. Then a back-to-back on Saturday and Sunday with the Colorado Avalanche and the Vegas Golden Knights. So your job on home ice does not get easier. And how long is too long for a general manager or a manager of a team? You know, it's funny. I was listening to the Fan on my drive, and I don't normally get to listen to the Fan anymore, even though I could. but the convenience of FM radio in a rental car is very nice and simple. But they were talking about overall records, and that is the defining factor for a coach, maybe, or a general manager. Does it go for both? It has to go for both.
I mean, it's a very important aspect. I think developing a franchise, like the full on, not just the team, but keeping the farm team replenished, how you're at your asset management effectively, how the franchise is going, like, because even you could have bad years because of injuries,
Sure.
multiple years, and stockpile picks, and then what do they fire you before your team explodes? I mean, hey, sure, it could happen. We've seen it
Sure.
happen, but I feel like it's a number of things. Winning record, definitely a big aspect of it, but I think managing your assets and making sure not just the big club is doing well.
Because
It's the whole
Drury's
chicken
on
or
his.
it's the whole chicken or the egg thing. Are they losing because of bad coaching, or are they losing because the coach doesn't have the right players?
So do you think it's more like an overachieving, underachieving thing? Like, if
Right.
the team's got the talent, but they're just not winning because coaching's not getting them there,
Or they
the-
don't have the talent to win.
yeah, we have like a years where like Trotz was the Isles coach, and they were clearly overachieving, and just getting through on great defense, great goal attending,
Right.
but they couldn't score goals. They were matched or out talent. They weren't talented enough, and I think that's the kind of thing. Like, great coach can bring you further, but I don't know. If you have a bad coach, it's pretty obvious. Teams won't make it that far.
If I want to look back, I don't think Gerard Gallant was a bad coach at all. I don't think necessarily he was the right coach for them, but I don't think he's a bad coach. Laviolette was kind of a different story for me. But looking at it objectively,
Mm.
these are all moves by Drury, though. And it seems like he's finally found a coach, at least a coach that he's going to stick with for a long time, a very reputable coach. But it doesn't seem like the players want to play for him. And, ownership has this kind of hands-off mentality with the Rangers. They're all in for the Knicks. And is it just he's going to keep his hands off and let this thing play out and allow Drury to just steer the ship? Does he have the keys to the castle? Can he do no wrong? Because it seems like he's done no wrong up until this point.
It appears that Drury is Dolan's little crony there. Like he is in good for whatever reason with Dolan. I don't think Dolan's going to do anything with Drury. I
don't either, and that's the scary part. Because we just don't know. I mean, again, we don't. I don't know what happened in that locker room last year. It couldn't have been just a letter. It couldn't have been. There has to be something else that is still lingering with this hockey club, because you can't go from that great to that shitty so quick. It's literally they fell off of a fucking cliff. So I don't know what it is. I don't know how long. It sucks. It just feels like I feel like we're in the situation that Bill is in with the Penguins, and the fact that we're just trapped. We're trapped with the players that we have under contract, and we're just at the mercy of them playing it out and hoping you don't get a no movement clause back in another contract coming up to retain somebody. I hope. But you got really tough games coming up against really good fucking hockey clubs. And you're going to get annihilated on home ice if you don't come out with a little bit of pep in your step. So we'll see. Let's see what this week brings. It's a roller coaster ride. So all indications are pointing that this week is just going to be miserable. So stay tuned. Enjoy, everybody.
If and when the time comes, whether it's Drury or the coach, that's when you're going to know if Drury's got something on Dolan.
He has
right?
to.
If it's Sullivan, if he gets rid of, you guys finally got the coach you wanted. If he gets rid of Sullivan before he gets rid of Drury, then he's got something on him.
That means at least 3 more years of Drury,
Yeah.
or 2.5. I would say 2.5. This year is already half. So, okay. God bless us, everybody.
Yeah.
Nick, Icelanders.
Not a great week, to be honest. 2 losses and an overtime loss against teams that are about the same as they are in the East. First, lost to the Bruins, which 3-1 loss. I think is this an empty netter? Yeah, no, it was a shorthanded goal. It was a pretty close game for a bit, but it started off so well. Barzy had like a beautiful kind of like fake out move, real and tight.
Sick. Yeah, sick.
Yeah, it was sick move. Brought it over and dipped it back in from behind the goal line. And it seemed like they'd be be a great game. But man, they just ran to a hot goaltender. It felt like they outshot them by 30 shots. I mean, it was 44-14, and but sometimes it happens, right? Like they get a couple shots, they just get past us, and power play has been anemic, really anemic. They were 0 for 4 in the power play, being able to move the puck, but just not able to score, and it really killed them. And the shorthanded goal in the third sealed it basically, and not great. Just like the Giants, not great right now. Was that pick six?
No, that was a punt return for a touchdown.
Oh, even better.
Oh,
fantastic.
My God.
So Bruins game was disappointing, and then the Flyers game on 20.
Fuck the Flyers.
Fuck the Flyers.
The Flyers.
Fuck the Flyers. Blame them.
Yeah, this was on Black Friday. I was excited to watch this game, but I had things to do, so I was running around. But pretty much killer thing. Palmieri gets hurt in this game. Tears ACL. He's out for the season. Incredibly, he somehow while he's getting back to the bench, he steals the puck from the guy, the defenseman that was coming up. He didn't even know, like he thought he was, didn't even see him. Stole the puck from him, stick handled, gets the pass off on one leg, and they score the play. That's like Palmieri, like just what a monster, man. I can't imagine how much pain he was in that moment, and still managed to have a heads up play to actually keep playing the puck. But we're losing to the Flyers. Not a great game to lose. Schaefer had a goal and assist. And I think they broke through in the power play. They did score a power play goal in the end of the game to tie it, to go to OT, and eventually in the shootout they suck. I mean, they were terrible the shutout. But Zegras, that guy's pretty good. Just saying, not too shabby, and he's now I think 4 for 4 in the shootout this year.
He comes in so slow, and he's got the hands, man. That's
Unbelievable. Well, Philly they made the right trade. That kid's pretty good. Not obviously a complete player, but hey, he's putting up points. He's getting them wins. I mean, scoring if you can win shootouts and they keep winning shootouts, man, that's an extra point every single time. Could get them into the playoffs. Just saying. And then lastly,
let's not say that. The fucking Flyers.
A couple days later, played the Caps. In typical fashion, Ovechkin scores on Sorokin, gets his 909th goal.
On Sorokin? Holy shit!
I think that would be a record.
That's got to be a record.
Another game, I was outshot their opponent big time. Face-off win, like all the metrics there, pretty much are just. I didn't watch this game either. I was running around, but 2 empty netters. Ovechkin had it. I shouldn't say Ovechkin scored on Sorokin. It was an empty netter, so technically he did not score on Sorokin. But
Nicholas.
But close enough. Sorokin was playing. That's why I'm mad. It's the joke. Every time he plays against Sorokin, scores on him. But anyway, 3 games in a row, just unable to get more than overtime loser point. So that was the week of the Isles. This schedule coming up, they have a couple more games at home. Tomorrow night at home against the Bolts, and then Thursday they got Colorado coming into town. So 2 very tough games. The Bolts again on Saturday in Tampa, and then back to back with Florida the next night. So a bunch of games, and then they'll come back home for a little bit. That's the Isles week.
Bill, Penguins.
Penguins, okay. So they actually started playing hockey again recently. After a few weeks where they were playing pretty sparsely. So they did beat Buffalo last Wednesday 4-2. Buffalo just looks like they're on their way to same thing as the Jets quite again. Just stink again. Then they went to Columbus. So I made a big stink and whined and cried about the Penguins, never getting a point in overtime or shootouts. So they go to Columbus, and lo and behold, after they blow their third period lead, they go to overtime and they won. Brian Russ scored in overtime to actually give the Penguins that extra point, first one of the season, and on the second to last day in November. Then they played the next day. They hosted Toronto, and Toronto undressed them. Just skated circles around them. 7-2 loss to the Maple Leafs. So interesting thing, Tristan Jarry made his return against Buffalo, played very well in that game. He got the next start against Columbus. Actually played pretty well in that game too. Artur Shilovs played against Toronto and stunk, absolutely stunk. And I would like to hope that the Shilovs experiment has run its course in Pittsburgh. They've got some healthy goaltenders in the minors now that could come up and take his spot, because he's not good. His save percentage is below, the 900 mark. He's 4-4, has a much higher goals against, playing in front of the same guys as Tristan Jarry is playing in front of. And I'm saying Tristan Jarry is the better goaltender. God help us right now. And Jarry is, obviously as the months go on, he's not going to be reliable. He's going to stink at some point. I hope they trade him before that happens, but he is their best guy right now, including playing pretty well tonight, stopping 13 of 14 so far against the Flyers. Fuck the Flyers.
Fuck the Flyers.
The only goal given up tonight so far by Jarry was on a 2-man disadvantage because the whole second period's been a power play for somebody or another. It's one of those Philly-Pittsburgh games that's just ugly, nasty, kind of fun, actually, because Pittsburgh's actually being the nasty ones for once. So not so bad. Not so bad to watch that. Sidney Crosby, the 38-year-old Sidney Crosby is on pace for 59 goals this season. One of my pet peeves is when people talk about the pace that Sidney Crosby's on early in the season, because he's always on a 50-goal pace early in the season. Guess how many times he's scored 50 goals in his career?
But if the season ended today...
If the season ended today, he'd be on pace.
He still wouldn't have 50.
He'd have 18 and 25, which is pretty good. But he's playing well. And also they're playing with Rucker McGroarty tonight, who was called up his first game back since being injured last season, first game with the NHL again. And this is the team that I'm excited to watch. Kind of, this is the lineup going forward. Tristan Brose was he's scratched tonight. I don't know if they sent him back to Wilkes-Barre after they had brought him up earlier last week. He had played his first game, and so he's like kind of in the mix. But not playing tonight. But him and with Brazeau back, and that's Rucker on the third line with Ben Kindle. It could be 3 solid lines again, which would be incredible. So excited to watch. This game's far from over because it's going to be one of those like emotional, very ugly, violent games. So we'll see what happens. But they're up 3-1 right now, and I'll take it against the Flyers. So cautiously optimistic on the Penguins this week. And they will, from here, have a few days off. They go play Tampa and Dallas. So tough road trip this week for them. See how it goes.
Steve, Devils.
The Devils are also in the middle of a very physical game against the Columbus Blue Jackets. In the second period alone, the two teams have combined for over 62 penalty minutes. There's been 4 fights.
Holy hell.
Yeah. And there's
That's
still
even more than
there's
the
still
Pens,
more
dude.
than 9 minutes left in the period. Or there's about 9 minutes left in the period. So it's a lot of chippy play, a lot of pushing after the whistle, bear hugs and fights. Included in those penalty minutes also is a Jonas Siegenthaler game misconduct for getting in a fight and not having his jersey tied down.
Oh, that rule is still a thing?
Dumbest.
Wow.
That's the dumbest rule in hockey right there. Enough with the puck over the board. Did it touch the glass? Didn't, delay a game. The jersey getting pulled over your head is the dumbest rule going. Otherwise, this week, a 3-2 overtime win versus St. Louis, which saw Captain Clutch Simon Nemec score in overtime. A 5-0 win versus Buffalo, the team's first blowout win of the season, which was very nice to see. And then a very disappointing 5-3 loss to the Philadelphia Flyers the next day.
Fuck the Flyers.
Upcoming this week after tonight, first Columbus, they've got Dallas on Wednesday at home, Vegas on Friday at home, before traveling up to Boston on Saturday.
Well, even though Dallas will be on the second night of the back-to-back, they wouldn't have played very hard the first night. So expect a hard-fought. Yeah, we played them on Tuesday.
Monday.
We played them on Tuesday.
Oh, I thought you were playing them tonight.
No. We play them tomorrow night.
Okay.
So you're going to get a very fresh Dallas Stars team.
That's what I like to hear.
All right, William. It is time.
It's time for me already.
This is the wrong bell.
Yeah, 32 minutes in. We're flying.
No.
Flying tonight.
We'll talk about it.
All right.
Flying.
So this segment we've been doing later in the show has piqued my interest enough. So I decided I was going to go ahead and make my own dating profile.
Wow.
So,
Oh boy.
Use
that photo, huh? All right.
That photo was taken 3 days before I learned how to shave my unibrow. So, ladies, I have a very successful podcast. I've been married for a while, but with all the success we have, you move on from your significant others when you're as successful as we are. So, this is just for my next thing, which I'm a very devoted guy.
Wait. Can you go back? Why was that photo ripped?
I think that's the layout.
That's just the layout.
Oh, is it?
Bill, can I ask a question? Can I ask a question about this slide?
Oh boy,
yep.
Bill.
It says you're very devoted.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Is that your wife in the photo?
No, this was back a long time ago.
So why did we choose this photo for being devoted?
Reebok Classics High. It says Reebok Classics High.
Okay, so the photos aren't necessarily supposed to exemplify the characteristics.
Sure it does.
The photo shows that you know how to hold somebody's hand.
Was she a girlfriend?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Giggity.
Oh, was she breaking? Wait.
Come on.
Yes. We're just going to ask that question. Exact question.
We're going to what are we saying? What was
she breaking up with you at the time?
No, that didn't happen for at least another 3 days.
Okay.
3 hours.
Right around the time he learned how to shave his unibrow.
Anyway. Multi-talented. There I am. I'm juggling. Look at that. Those are Easter eggs.
Ooh. Hard-boiled?
Yeah, that's right.
Hard-boiled?
Of course.
Yeah, not really much of a challenge because if they fall, they don't It's not like they leave a mess like regular eggs.
Okay. Yeah, but they would break. I mean, well, I don't know. What was Easter? And that's when they took the picture. What do you want from me?
Easter,
Wow.
he was wearing his Guns N' Roses shirt. Love that too.
Wow,
Wow.
man. Wow,
Wow.
man.
Look at that.
Was this Halloween one year?
Wait,
Oh my
could
god!
you go back once?
Wait,
Now, what you have driving gloves now, but you didn't have driving gloves for your motorcycle back then?
no.
Is that a
No.
helmet in your hand?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I was just happy to see you.
A whack whack. All right.
Oh, I look like sexy. Got my East Stroudsburg shirt. Oh yeah, sleeve. I took those sleeves off myself.
Of course.
Right.
They just fall off.
Fashion, fashionable. Come on, ladies.
Members only.
Members only.
Wow.
Knock
Oh,
off Ray-Bans.
What's
Oh,
the shirt?
boy.
I'm having a hard. Is it Antarctica?
That is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Why does it look like a whale coming out of the ocean?
Because Myrtle Beach is notorious for their whales, Steve. Whale watching in Myrtle Beach. You don't have that shirt?
Listen. Rainbow colors, very appropriate. Okay, next.
All right, fun. Just a fun,
Bud.
fun dude. Bud. That's right.
Bud.
It's colorful.
Holy
It's colorful era too.
Shit. I've never seen like the resemblance of you and Casey until I've seen this picture. I see Casey. I see Casey
Because he
boy in
wears the
there.
same gold chain, the exact same one.
It's your hair too. I mean, the
Oh,
glasses are a bit much, but it's your hair for sure.
And intelligent. So ladies, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there for you. With our, while we're doing all this dating pro styles, profile stuff, chicks dig me.
Wow.
So, way to put the friends and rivals right in your face. Jeez. Good
Right in her face.
Hold on.
Oh,
there it
that's better. That's better.
And I told you Tate McRae would be here today. So that's it. Reach out, don't know when I'll be available exactly, but
So wait, no. Hold on. Go back to this one. So this is just Bill going. I just want you to come inside. I want to take some pictures.
This is. Let me just tell you what words followed this photo. You bought a size 14.
Put the fucking lotion in the burger. Oh.
Do you want to meet my dog, Precious?
Dahmer had these same glasses.
That's yes,
that, right?
yes, he did.
Braces too, I think.
Those are flavor savers.
And I mean, I can't imagine that you had a Budweiser shirt. Was this a Budweiser shirt?
Yeah, they were.
You were
Because that was
allowed
my
to have-
nickname. That was my nickname, so I got a lot of beer shirts. Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Wait. Your nickname was Bud?
No, Budweiser.
Yeah, but as in Budweiser, not as in the plant. Would have
Wow.
been cooler that way.
Wow, this is like early '90s, so I wasn't really thinking about the flower. Huh. All right.
Now let's see if they could beat this profile.
And this is all that the tail. This is all the tail that's chasing Bill after seeing that profile.
Oh yeah, and by the
So
way,
the joke's
yeah.
really on us
Oh,
because this is what he's getting.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly. Because all these women know me and correspond with me. Like, as long as I tip them a lot on OnlyFans, they respond.
They will
They
get back.
respond. Yeah.
Amazing.
What?
Why did you have your head tilted, buddy?
What? What are you talking about?
Why did you have your head tilted?
I was looking at something. I wasn't sure that that it was there. Everybody, I would like you to meet this fucking lady.
You should date me because I'm so far out of your league. You would be lucky to date me.
Wow. Right off the bat. That fucking hairdo.
Nothing says 80s more than that hairdo, man.
This is
Nothing.
This is.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. Call me Beth only. What kind of man am I looking for? I really don't know. Hopefully, a good one. I have never been in love with anybody before. I don't even love my
Bill, you're a good one, apparently. Right? With
Listen-
everything that you've done in the past.
parents
here,
or
listen
any
here,
of my
Lizzie.
siblings. But every guy I've
Beth,
ever
only.
dated has been madly in love with me. And you will be in love with me too. My dream first date is go to a restaurant, get me drunk. You could see if you could keep up.
Oh,
I do smoke cigarettes.
no kidding, Lizzie. Thanks.
I think
I
she
smoke cigarettes.
I think she has a Bud shirt as well.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't care if you smoke cigarettes. The key to a good relationship
The fat guy in the other dating video would have not liked her,
No, strictly because of that. Yeah,
strictly because of smoking.
yeah.
Right.
with me is giving me space. I have a lot
Oh,
of
that's-
pet
yeah.
peeves, but my biggest one is leaving wet towels on the ground. I don't believe
Listen,
Okay.
that I agree with that wholeheartedly.
No,
No?
because the ground is outside.
Did she really say
in
that?
some wet towels on the ground.
Oh, that's funny.
Don't believe in soulmates. I don't really think all people have souls. I like guys who are scared of me. Let's have fun.
That's everyone.
It's so funny. I said the same fucking thing. I said, yes, lady. That is everyone. Everyone.
Here's the secret. Here's the secret to a good relationship. Give her space. Don't be around her.
Guys run away so fast, her hair just like blows over to that side, but then like get out of there.
Like, why is she,
Who knew?
like, does she like think that she's being mean, or is this just normal?
No,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is. I think this is default normal status.
Yeah.
Man.
So when she just imagine now when she gets angry. Can we just watch it one more time, please?
Said Beth's mom made her do this to keep her inheritance.
You should date me because I'm so far out of your league. You would be lucky to date me. Hi, I'm Elizabeth. Call me Beth only. What kind of man am I looking for? I really don't know. Hopefully, a good one. I have never been in love with anybody before. I don't even love my parents or any of my siblings. But every guy I've ever dated has been madly in love with me. And you will be in love with me too. My dream first date is go to a restaurant, get me drunk. You could see if you could keep up. I do smoke cigarettes, yeah, but I don't care if you smoke cigarettes. The key to a good relationship with me is giving me space. I have a lot of pet peeves, but my biggest one is leaving wet towels on the ground.
Did she say pet peeves with a B?
No,
Oh, hang on.
I don't is peeves, but my biggest
Peeves,
I have a
yeah.
lot of pet peeves, but my
Peeves.
biggest one
Yeah.
is leaving
Peeves.
wet towels on the ground.
Yeah.
I don't believe in
That point is
soulmates.
moot.
Disclose
I don't
speech
really think
impediments.
all people have souls. I like guys who are scared of me. Let's have fun.
All right. Beth. Beth doesn't like knife play. She loves it. If
Gee.
you ain't scraping a knife across her stomach, she ain't finishing.
Oh,
Oh my god.
she fucking rides on top of you with an ice pick underneath your pillow.
I feel like if we were a real, like a 90s radio shock jock show, this video would have been followed by Bill singing some sort of song to the rhythm of to the tune of Beth.
If I hear you
Exactly.
calling, but I can't come home right now.
Because your cigarettes are scaring me.
I just left a towel wet and on the ground.
Exactly. That's what this segment would have been followed by. But alas, we are not a 90s shock jock radio show.
We're not.
No. No, we are not.
The hell did this happen?
Listen, 46 minutes?
Okay, terrific.
Till you
That's the
throw
window.
another. Till you.
I ain't fucking leaving.
It's about upward home run.
Expired.
You want to hear the list? Why? Come on.
Just give me number 5.
Oh, I don't have them in any sort of order.
Give me
But
Oh, we got to get them in order then.
Barry Bonds off of Ted Lilly at Yankee Stadium. Yeah, literally was.
Eat a cock, Linda.
Tino Martinez, game 1, grand slam.
Steve's important.
Cecil Fielder's 51st home run.
This is going
What else we got? All right, so I don't know if this one would count or not.
I suck.
It's not in the upper deck. However, Glenn Allen Hill hit one at a Wrigley Field onto the roof of the house across the street. Does that count?
I think that counts because
And there was
Wrigley Field doesn't really have an upper deck, so
yeah, they don't. They barely
It's
have
kind
an
of an upper
outfield. Yeah.
the roof of the house across the street is kind of an upper deck.
They did not fall down. They did not fall down.
I love that baby.
Touchdown!
Touchdown?
By who?
The Giants.
Is Dart still playing, or did he get concussed?
No, that
Tried.
I don't know. Listen. It was a clean hit. I don't
That was a good
understand
hit.
why they got all pissed off at
Well,
the linebacker for doing his job.
Well, I got pissed off because their quarterback got crushed.
Yeah, he certainly did get crushed. That's got to be it. That knows that ball is over. Come on, what are we talking about here?
Elbow on the line. I don't know. That's
It has to do with the ball, but that's a touchdown.
give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him.
Yeah, it's just gonna we feel
just-
bad for you. Here you go.
Just give it to him.
It's not going to
Close
matter.
enough. Close enough. Just give it to him.
Patriots are going to win.
Ruling on the field. Stands. You don't care. Chance to lose anyway.
I texted Mike Vrabel and I told him if he won tonight, I would drive him back to New York City.
Linger longer.
All right, we're gonna end on that one. Same bat time, same bat channel next week. Billy, go ahead and say something, Woody.
So for my dating profile, I just want to add, when I kiss, it's definitely like a jackhammer. I'm in there with some pressure, and by the time I'm done, you're not the same. You've changed.
Who is this guy? Back of a Volkswagen?
My friends and rivals. Flyers fuck, flyers fuck, flyers fuck off. Flyers fuck, flyers fuck, flyers fuck off.
Did you say making whoopee?